Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. So a lot of you have said how you would like to see how I do my makeup. So today I'm going to show you how I get ready in the mornings just to go to work or on the school run. Very quick makeup demonstration. I have to apologise now in advance, I'm not a professional. I've had no makeup training whatsoever. I've taught myself all the skills that I possibly know. I watch YouTube videos just like yourselves, and mine will not be like all the other YouTube channels that you watch. I'm not a professional. I don't have a makeup room. Right now I'm in my dining room with everything in front of me on my table set up. I have the dog at home, my child at home, my husband at home, so there's bound to be noise in the background, which I can only apologise for now. But yeah, I just want to be as real as possible and just show you how I create my looks that most of you watch on Instagram or see my pictures and my makeup of the days. And yeah, I'm just going to show you how I create those. Okay, so obviously you always start your makeup with a fresh face. I did all my skincare this morning. Make sure you use a really good moisturiser to help the makeup sit on the face nicely and to get rid of any dry patches, because the bases tend to stick to dry patches and you can see texture on the skin. So on a normal everyday, going to work, going on the school run, not really doing anything glamorous, I will just use a tinted moisturiser. This is my favourite from Bobbi Brown, and this is in light to medium tint for my skin tone. So what I will do is I'll just put a tiny bit on the back of my hand, as so. A little bit really does go a long way. And then I will just dot and then rub it in, just like a moisturiser. And it will just add a little colour and sheen. Using your fingers. Fingers are a really good makeup tool. Make sure it's all rubbed in. Just make sure there's no line around the face. So that's it. That is basically my base. And then just to clean the fingers, I just get, sorry, I told you I'm not professional. This is going to take a little while I get used to this. I've never done one of these before. I just get some micellar water on a cotton pad, and then I just wipe the makeup off my fingers and off the back of my hand. I tend to use the back of my hand quite a lot as a palette when I'm using eyeshadows and foundations. Okay, next up will be some bronzer. So this is, what brush do I use? See, I told you I'm not professional. I haven't even got my bronzer brush. So bear with me just a minute. Okay, crisis averted. I now have one of my bronzer brushes. So I just use a powder brush, a nice thick one. This one's from Iconic. And then I have my Hourglass Ambient Bronzer. This is in shade Nude Bronze Light. And then when I'm using a tinted moisturiser, because there's not much colour in it, I will use quite a lot of bronzer. Then I'll just go in on my cheeks. And then just rub that in. Around the hairline. And then jawbone. Blending it in to make sure it's not too much. Okay, so that is step 2. So just to run back through the steps, we've got tinted moisturiser followed by bronzer. Then I will get a blush. This is my favourite at the moment. This is the new Nars limited edition Fire Clay. It's absolutely beautiful inside. So it's got, so you can see in my mirror, look at my setup. I told you. I just don't have a makeup room. Yeah, so this is the Fire Clay bronzer, blusher. It does have a bronze and a highlight built into it. It's quite dark, so I'm really looking forward to using this in the summer. I just put a bit on the end of my blusher brush. Make a stupid face like this, so get the balls of your cheek, and then just dab onto the balls of your cheek. And then once you've got your cheeks, I'll go like that to get the cheekbone and blend it up the cheekbone. Okay, then I go back with my bronzer brush and just make sure that that is all blended in nicely. So that is the face base. I told you, so very simple. Then I will do a subtle highlight, not the one that you can see from space, just a nice subtle highlight using the Hourglass Vanish Stick. This is such a nice formula, I'll just show you. So it's a stick form and it's like a butter, so it literally melts into your skin. So I just literally run it over like that, then pat in with my finger. And it just melts into the skin and gives a subtle sheen. And then I also go down the bridge of my nose, rub that in, and then over the bow of my lip. And again, just rub that in. There we have shine. As you can see, I've got oily skin, so I do get quite a glowy finish with the tinted moisturiser. If you're more matte than me, you can always add a glow cream underneath, just a moisturiser that gives a little bit more glow. I definitely do not need that. Then after that, I will go in with the brows. Now, I'm very simple with the brows. As you can see, my brows are really dark. I don't pencil them on. I just use a little brow mascara, I suppose. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows, and it comes with a very fine comb. And I literally comb the brows into shape. This is shade Supermodel, which is for dark brows. They do a clear one and a blonde one as well, I believe. And then I just literally follow the brow shape. It just gives them a touch of colour and helps hold them into their natural shape. After that, a little bit of eyeliner. This is my Holy Grail eyeliner. This is the MAC Pro Longwear in shade Espresso, is it? Oh no, Rich Experience. And then I just go along the waterline. As so. Just makes your eyes stand out slightly and then just rub it in. There we have it. You can already see my eyes look bigger. And then I go in with some eye colour. Now I don't wear eyeshadow every day, but for the purpose of this video, let's pretend that I do wear an eyeshadow. In the day I will wear a natural colour. So this is the Pixi by Petra Eye Reflection Shadow Palette in Natural Beauty. Again, the formulas are really nice. They're buttery and they just glide on really easily. Now me myself, I am oily and I do get a smudge with the old eyeshadows, especially on the crease. So I just put a little bit of concealer on the lids. This is the Revolution concealer. I literally just dab a little bit on. This will help hold my shadow in place. A bit like an eyeshadow primer, I suppose. Only this one's only about £3 rather than paying £20. So that gives them a little base. And then I'll get a big shadow brush. This is the CO6 by Spectrum. And I choose a colour. I'll go for a lightish one. I'll go for this one here. Then we just press it on. Just to give it a little bit of colour. Just go just above the crease like that, so that when your eyes are fully open, you still get a little bit of colour. So there we go. Then to finish, just a slick of mascara. And my favourite at the moment is the Kush Mascara by Milk. Just see what it does to my lashes. Look at the brush as well, it's such a nice thick brush. So this is me, no mascara. When you do your mascara, wriggle it at the root and then comb up. Can you see that? And just use the tip to separate them. Look, with mascara, without mascara, it's such a good volumizing and lengthening mascara, and it doesn't smudge either. Mascara, and then we're just going to go along the bottom. And then once they are done, a little bit of lipstick. So I tend to stick to nudes or glosses, especially in the summer, more of a glossy sheen look. This is the Chanel Coco Rouge in shade Immediate, my favourite at the moment. This is the colour, and on the lip, it's just a really nice natural glossy colour. And there we have it. This is my school run mum off to work. So here we have my end results. This is how I do my daily makeup. I might change 1 or 2 products, but they're kind of the types of things I like to use. And I hope you enjoyed my first makeup demonstration. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks so much.